Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they have to expect that Josh Donaldson is going to step up soon.
In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Pillar stands at second with 2 gone. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So they striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And a neck-high fastball that time. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and one now to Mookie. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now. Stepping in for the Jays, Kendrys Morales. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A shot down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the off.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's off the green monster. And the runner is in from second. To third now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Striding forward now is the DH, Ezekiel Carrera. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Jason Downey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base. And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Morales is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Bautista back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Steve Pierce. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Throw on to first, two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, one away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Belt stands at first with 1 out. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-0 home to Pedroia. Swinging a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Pierce has a play, and that's the third out. Striding in once again, Jason Downey. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
There to take it is Belt for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. To short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order as they can't. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Number 2.
Standing in, Xander Bogarts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number
At the plate, Andrew Valenzuela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Donaldson.
Price ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here's Price now on 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out to left field. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Henry Morales.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Young looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eduardo Nunez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista to the track, to the wall. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Matt Latos enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Morales going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and it's dropped. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Andrew Valenzuela. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as decided. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again. Ezekiel Carrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And right there for it is Young for route number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Jason Downey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in once again, Chris Young. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Belt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt becomes out number 2 this inning. Eduardo Nunez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Again, he's off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 2-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet. Right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. 0-1 the count. Rounded down the third baseline. Nunez gloves it onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to
right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Kendrys Morales. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Betts looking up. Gone. Back-to-back-to-back jacks, and it's all tied up. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you from a pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos. Heading out towards shallow right. Bautista coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hanley Ramirez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, and he will make it back to first, which is probably where he should have stayed to begin with. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Two balls and two strikes to Hanley Ramirez. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Bogaerts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance, Andrew Valenzuela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are low. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside. And that one just missed outside. Shoots this one over to first, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there.
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 31.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Eduardo Nunez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox,
Russell Martin now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now pitching for the Red Sox,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Row, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Tyler Thornburg gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Jason Downey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jason Downey is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. In there, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
A pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Morales racing back, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 41st home run of the year for him as they open up a 4-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty D. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deep. toughest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Down and away, ball one. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista coming on. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Merrill McAllister answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Popped him up. Pierce has room in foul territory, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Fastball called for strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he sets him down swinging. Devin Travis becomes the first out of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Steve Pearce now, and the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Kendrys Morales, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Missed with a breaking ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Full count now for Morales. Final strike for the Blue Jays. He loses him on ball 4. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Bo Sox put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. David Price wins his 23rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.